you ready for Triple H and 8 decrepit, past-it legends to come out and read 10 names off a wee placards? Well, you better tune in to Monday Night Raw. 3 hours of hell. Guess what? 1 more hour of some waster legend that nobody knows, like Michael Hayes, coming and be like, well, guys, look at me. It's Chris Benoit. Hopefully,
Where are you getting the 10 names from?
Is that how many names? That's how many names they announced on SmackDown. 10 picks?
Nah, it was 8 picks.
8 picks.
4
10
rounds. 2 picks each round.
But Raw's going to have... It's going to have at least 1 more round.
You just made that up on the spot. You don't know that for a fact.
I'll happily admit I don't know that for a fact. But it has to.
You just made it up on the fly because you realised you were wrong. You tried to salvage the situation.
Well, it doesn't matter, man. The situation does not need salvage, right? If anyone's any common sense...
Yes, it does. Do you not watch SmackDown? Fuck, it was shit.
Well, doubt it. You need salvage. But see this preview, right? See anyone in the UK that actually sits up and watches Raw?
Like us?
I salute you.
Well, it's hard work. For anybody wanting to know what great matches we've got on Raw tonight, well, nobody knows. Nothing has been announced so far, so we don't know who's going to be wrestling, but we do know who's going to be appearing, and we're getting an appearance from Brock Lesnar. So, hopefully, Brock does something more than what he did last time we seen him, which was basically stand in his Jeepers Creepers attire while Cody Rhodes beat up a bunch of security.
I'd actually like Brock to be the one reading off the names. Brock could make it pretty funny. But, yeah, Brock, of course, he is like the main talking point, I'd say, of this Raw draft.
Is he really? Because he's going to be the first pick.
That's what I'm saying.
And if he's not the first... Well,
he's the biggest star left.
If
so
SmackDown are drafting first, I don't think he'll be the first pick because I genuinely believe USA will be on the phone to fucking McMahon tonight if they announce the first draft pick live and Raw don't get Brock.
Absolutely.
Because you seem to think Raw won draft night 1. And you know what, we'll put it up for a poll.
Well, they didn't win, right? But let's be real.
What do you mean they didn't? Of course they didn't fucking win, they got hammered.
Aye, right, they get hammered, right? But they don't have Reigns. They're going to have a champion that's there every week.
You say that like it's a good thing. And I get it, Reigns ruins the thing, but I mean, in terms of names, he is...
Give me Cody Rhodes with a belt every week than Reigns monthly fucking champion. Monthly subscription, $9.99, you get to see him.
SmackDown fucking gained Bobby Lashley and Edge from Raw, and what did Raw get? Raw got absolutely nothing. Oh, we kept The Miz. I mean, fuck, guy, congratulations.
Nobody wants The Miz. Look how they treated The Miz though at WrestleMania. Let's not put... former world champion The Miz. There's not anyone in the roster Miz could go up against and I'd be like, Miz is beating him.
I just can't believe you think Raw got the better draft.
They didn't get the better roster, but I think it is better that they've got the new World Heavyweight Championship.
Aye, and look at the kind of people we've got on Raw.
Oh, Gunther,
Nakamura, it's like all the wee...
Jobber SmackDown guys.
I was going to say it's all like the wee indie NXT mark.
Aye, but can maybe Cody Rhodes against Brock? The rubber match will be at Saudi and that'll be for the belt. Is that not better than anything SmackDown's got to offer?
Not really, to be honest. That Bobby Lashley destroying Roman Reigns is more appealing to me.
Aye, destroying. But who's going to destroy who? It's going to be Bobby getting destroyed by the bloodline.
Look, I just hope that as soon as Reigns gets to 1,000 days to take the fucking belt off him.
I know what? Once you get to 1,000, there's actually no need for him to keep it anymore.
Unless they want him to go... Unless The Rock's guaranteeing to do WrestleMania 40. Now, for me, if The Rock's not doing WrestleMania 40, unless the plan is to have Cody Rhodes win the Rumble again and have Rhodes jump to SmackDown to face Roman Reigns again, then there is zero fucking point in Roman Reigns having the belt any longer once he gets to 1,000 days. But what worries me is I'm just not convinced they're going to go with somebody that he's already beaten. Now, I know he hasn't beaten Bobby Lashley, but I just don't see Bobby Lashley being the guy to end. No. I'd like it, but I just don't see it happening. Edge has already had a chance, didn't do it. I don't know, I mean, I'm just looking at a SmackDown roster, and obviously
CM Punk.
we'll know more tonight after there's more drafts. Tonight, SmackDown will get 8 picks, and they'll get a bunch of picks on the lottery draft or whatever, but yeah, for me, I just don't really see anybody. I thought Cody Rhodes was the person. I genuinely did.
Yeah, they've missed the ball. They've dropped the ball.
Just for the fact that, I mean, Roman Reigns is literally beating everyone else. The only main eventer he's not beating is Bobby Lashley, and that's simply because their paths haven't really crossed.
You know what? If Rhodes wins...
So maybe it can be Bobby Lashley.
It could be, but if Rhodes beat Reigns, it would have absolutely solidified him as a main eventer.
Yeah, see if he wins.
I'm not saying he's not a main eventer, but to me, he doesn't feel like a main eventer.
I'm not even joking. I hope Cody Rhodes doesn't win this vacant title.
I know.
I think that would kill his career. Not his career, but he's always going to be known as the guy. Look at that. He couldn't beat Roman Reigns to become the world champion. The only way he got a world title was Raw created a new belt, and he won it. He won the vacant title. I mean, it's garbage. That was okay for Triple H when Eric Bischoff brought back the world heavyweight title, because Triple H was already like a 9-time world champion at that point. Triple H had nothing to prove. Cody Rhodes has everything to prove. He's, that's his whole story. That's his whole fucking WWE gimmick. Him being the world champion in honor of the American Dream, and it literally just feels like if he wins this vacant belt, he's been handed it.
See, winning this belt though, it just feels like 2011, 2012 when you won the world title, like Christian, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, that's what it does feel.
They just did not feel like the WWE champion. Nowhere near the WWE champion, man.
Yeah, that's what I think we're back to. I think we're not going to look at... There has been times during the brand split where I think both titles have been seen as like equal. Yeah. Even though SmackDown was a B show, in 2005 and 6, especially when Batista had the belt, it did seem pretty equal to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the WWE Championship.
You've got to bear in mind, the WWE Championship
like when Triple H
was the one that was always around.
Yeah, when Triple H went to SmackDown and it was Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Undertaker, I think had it.
Big deal.
It felt just as important as the Raw title, in my opinion. But yeah, there was a period where, like you said, I think it started maybe around 2009.
10, 11, 12.
Yeah, that's just...
Till they unified it, it just went a nosedive, man.
Yeah, and then when they did the brand split again, I felt like the SmackDown title was okay. But I think ever since Reigns has came along, the Universal title just seems like the title. And WWE title just, I don't know, man. So, we'll see what happens tonight, guys. Trish Stratus, I think, is on the show. So's Brock Lesnar. Everyone who wasn't drafted, basically.
It's funny, though. Trish feels like... Trish is Raw. So I think they'll probably draft the SmackDown.
But Becky's on Raw.
I know, but I think Trish would suit being on SmackDown.
But she's only there to feud with Becky.
I know, but maybe after her feud, after her match, that'll be it. Actually, no, after a match, I don't think she'll be on.
So what's your fucking point here? She's literally only there to have a match with Becky.
I think it would actually be cool seeing Trish on SmackDown.
And do what?
I don't know.
She's not... How would it be cool to see Trish? But she ain't going to compete. She's not going to compete. This is WWE. It's pish. She's not going to be having matches. She's not going to be competing up until she takes on fucking Lita. Yeah. She's probably just going to come out and cut the odd promo and say, Becky Lynch, you're this, you're that, that's it.
My point was, right?
No, you're making it as if she can go to SmackDown. Oh, she's got new challengers. She ain't fucking challenging anybody.
My point was, seeing you think...
It's one and done.
Seeing you think back in the day when you had people who were Raw and people who were SmackDown, you think Lita and Trish, they were Raw.
Yeah,
there's very few people left here.
That's because the Women's Championship was on Raw, though.
Aye. But we're still Raw.
Aye.
They could have competed for the Cruiserweight, like Jacqueline.
Right, so you think Trish is going to SmackDown, right? Dead on. I guarantee that's not happening.
I'm making a bold prediction, mate. What's your bold prediction?
My bold prediction is nothing bold happens.
That's not bold, then.
What do you think's the bold...
That's a bowl of shite.
What do you think's the boldest... Is that your bold prediction? Trish to SmackDown?
No.
Well, what is it then?
My bold prediction for this show is...
In terms of someone who's big...
I'll fall asleep during the first hour.
No, in terms of who's big, who's moving shows? What's going to be a shocker?
I think...
Because I don't think anybody's staying on a show. I don't consider that a big draft. It's like, see Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Those weren't the big drafts. For me, I thought the big drafts were Edge and Bobby Lashley moving to SmackDown. And I mean, if Drew McIntyre was over, then it would have been pretty big, him going to Raw again, but in my opinion, he's not. I'm not saying it's worthless, because obviously if a brand gets to keep a hold of someone, that's good for them. But in my opinion, the ones that are shocking, the ones that truly, steal the show or whatever, are the ones that actually take one wrestler from Raw and put him to SmackDown or vice versa. So in your opinion, what's going to be the biggest switch tonight?
See, look, the problem is, what you're saying is, you've got so many people here that already appear on like both. You've got Owens and Zayn who just appear on both.
Yeah.
You've Lesnar who appear on both. So any of your people that are big or draws, they appear on, like Ray appears on both. LWO, I'm not saying they're big, but they appear on both. Everyone on this list literally appears on both. So it's irrelevant.
Alright, well, who on this list that doesn't really appear on both? Seth Rollins, is he going to SmackDown?
I'd say Seth would probably be the biggest one.
Do you think it'll happen?
No.
No, I don't think it will. Who do you think is the biggest one that will happen?
I think Brock will go to Raw.
Brock's already on Raw, is he not?
Is he not a SmackDown guy?
Well, he's a free agent, that doesn't really count.
Alright, I don't know, man. Austin Theory will go to SmackDown.
Alright, okay. That's it, guys.
What do you mean? That is a good one. Because Imperium's went to Raw.
I know, I agree with you. That's it.
I fucking dead on.
Till next time. Peace.